Good morning. Guess where I am? I'm back here at the same spot I was last week with Marcus. Morning, Marcus. Marcus says good morning. He's setting up his equinox. What a lovely spot. All right, let's get into it. Haven't been here long. Right over there, that's where I got that rising sun from. And now we've got a rising sun in its place. So, here's my first decent target. And it turns out to be roundness. Hey, what on earth are you? Looks very green. Break the clod off. Okay, this feels like a Britannia. Let's clean it up. That's not bad for a first coin. 1863. Alright, pulled the plug out and check this out. That piece broke away. Hello? Look at that. Let's have a closer look. Alright, we do have an ID. This is 1888, which makes it another bunhead. Where are you, Vicky? Get in the light. There you go. There she is. Queen Victoria bunhead. 1888. Had to dig this. Brass. Have no idea what it is. I've never seen one come out of the ground in this shape before. So a little hole, cap looking thing. But yeah, it screamed on the dais. It's yeah, definitely brass. Anyway, put that in the bag, and I'll just as I was playing around with that, I located another target. I'll just put the shovel in the ground. Let's pull it up. See what we got. We've got fairly solid ground, I can tell you that much. It might look green and fresh on the top, but kind of dry. Look at that. It's a piece of harmonica. There you go. Bit more musical instrument. Marcus has joined the party. Look at this. Get some daylight on this. I reckon that's silver. Have a look at the intricacies in that. You reckon that's a hairpin or? Don't know. We'll have to clean this up. That's bloody awesome. I'm liking that. Well done, Marcus. Okay. Bit more investigation is required on this. You see all those little tiny dots on it, and big one in the middle. Looks like it might have been a brooch or a hat pin. Can't see any markings on it. Not really sure if it is silver, so further testing is required for this, but it's a cool little piece. I like it. There's a bit of history. Marcus the Snob. Hey, look at that. What's on the other end there, Marcus? Oh, okay. Right. Nice knob. You can't miss a big brass signal. There's looks like a rains guide to a wagon. Big screw on it. Big thread. Yeah, she's a bit twisted. Lump of brass. It's not coming out the ground very well, but these are pieces of mantle clock. So I think we'll just let the rest of it lie in peace there. We've pulled enough that we can identify that and got a bit of rubbish out of the ground. So yeah, where do you wind it up? Marcus has just dug a 1919 one penny. That's the most modern coin that we've come out of this side, with the exception of a $2 coin. We have no idea why a $2 coin was here. But yeah, that's not a bad looking penny. Got a little bit of cancer on it, but she might clean up alright. Well, Marcus has found the newest coin, and now look at this. That's got to have to be the oldest coin. Needs a bit of a clean up. But for those in the know, you see George the fourth placing left there? Yeah, this predates any Victoria. Alright, I just broke this plug out. What do we have here? Yoink! It's a trade token. It's a trade token. Oh, you little ripper. Sydney Railway. Awesome. Very, very, very good. Love a trade token. Wow. I love these things. They're really, really cool. They give a bit of Australian history as well as being a really, really cool and sometimes a collectible coin. This one's 1855. The Sydney Railway. It's a commemorative token, and it's put out by Hanks and Lloyd in Sydney. So they're Australia tea makers, so merchants or whatever they are. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. I love these things. There's another clock part. Always ring up really, really well. Yeah, fair bit away from where the other piece of mantle clock was located, but yeah, flies are coming in today. We don't have the wind, thank goodness for that, because the microphone noise last week was horrible. But now it's been replaced by flies. Marcus is
Tried beating that D.
yeah, that's the little D. Marcus's little D, and a nice little buckle, bit of fancy design to it. I like that one. That's cool. Very nice. Alright, palm drop time. I'm going to show you this one.
Look at it. Oh, it's round. Is it
It's
coin?
round.
Is it a token?
It's a token.
Oh, nice. Oh, you're kidding.
Sydney Railway, mate, and you can make out all the script.
Nice. Now that is the coin of the day.
Yep.
Sure.
Oh, I don't know, man. It's George IV.
Yeah,
But,
I know.
yeah,
I think this
But this will be rarer. This will be
Exactly.
rarer.
Hanks and Lloyd, Sydney, Australia. Nice.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, that's what we were looking for. Weren't we? You said they'd be here.
Yeah, when we dug that
Railway.
George IV, or when you dug that
Yeah.
George IV, we said there's a good chance the tokens might be here. And
1855.
yeah, don't forget to turn on sovereign mode, mate.
Yeah, probably should. But
Well, that's disappointing. I mean, that's a nice big brass round object not far from where I got that trade token, which was just over there. So yeah, why wouldn't you dig this? And why wouldn't you be disappointed when you do? Well, here's the thing. It starts with S. Yes, it's a something. It's a squashed spout. Very, very thick though. Rang up like high brass. And I don't know whether that's patina or whether it's painted green. I'm going to say it's patina. So that's a very old spout from something that's been in the ground long enough to be patina green. Wonder if this could be the ring off Marcus's knob. Oh wow, that sounded wrong. Not really sure how I broke that, but I must have got a bit shovel happy. That's a lock mechanism. You see the tongue there, there's still got the key part hanging out there, but when it's come out the ground, we've got a piece that's fallen off each end, so it shows you how brittle this brass can get when it's been in the ground for, oh no, how many years it's been in the ground. How many years have you been in the ground? No, it's not telling us. Just by looking at that, I know that you know that rang up really well. So it's a nice big round piece of brass with some sort of indentation on the back. It looks like there might have been some sort of cap, lid, top, something, don't know. Anyway, sounded good. Here's my first buckle of the day. Brass buckle, iron tongue. Yeah. What surprises me is we haven't found any buttons yet. Where are the buttons? I thought there would have been heaps. Oh, my tongue just broke. Iron does that. This buckle looks remarkably similar to this previous buckle. So, once again, brass, iron tongue. Can you do this time without breaking it? Okay, there we go. No, you can't. That's a weird bit of brass. Looks like a big clock hand, but it's not. It's got a little knobby bit up the top. Got a lumpy bit there, and a round doohickey roundy bit there, and looks like a hingy thingy there, but it's not actually a hingy thingy. Oh, it could be a hingy thingy. Yeah, don't know. Okay, that's today's brass weirdness. Everyone should know what that is. That's a piece of pocket watch. And for those that don't. Alright, this has been a while. But we've got a coin sized target. It feels a bit pennyish. And it looks very bunheadish. So I'm going to say another Queen Victoria bunhead. Dates on this side, but so's all that schmooze. So let's get that off. That's a beautiful looking coin, 1866. Nice. That goes along with the 1888 quite well. A little bit too small to be a 8 real holy dollar, so we'll just call this a lead washer. Now this is cool. Look at that. It's an old cowbell. Clapper's gone. But mind you, so's half the bell. But nice solid brass. Not fresh brakes either, so I didn't do that. That came out the hole like that. And no shovel marks either, which is a good thing. So I'm having a good day. So yeah, a little bit bent up the top there, but yeah, that's a pretty cool thing. I can't see any markings on it. Sometimes there's a maker's mark, but yeah, it might have been down the bottom or down the side. I can't see anything there, but yeah, I like it. Gotta love a surface find. Been there a while too. She's starting to turn a bit pink. Nice. I used to have a whole heap of these and gave the whole lot away. I guess I'll give this one away too at some point. But yeah, the old glass stoppers. Love them. This is what Marcus found. This is pretty cool. It's a Pedrick Cheney gas producer plaque off of a gas producer machine, which they would have had installed in the house to provide gas for their gas lighting. So that was pretty cool. That dates to around 1939, 1939 to 1942, somewhere around that. So you can see there's mentions the Sydney distributor. We found a mention of a Melbourne distributor as well. That's the George IV, so we can't seem to get any sign of the writing or script around the outside of that, so chances of getting a date off here is fairly remote, but we do know that he was in the chair from 1820 to 1830. And then shall we call these modern coins? Like 1919 and a $2 piece. We'll call them modern coins. Righto. So there's that little brooch and Marcus's buckles. All the other big brassy stuff and everything's already been put aside. So here's that trade token, the Hanks and Lloyd trade token. That's pretty cool. That's my find of the day. Super happy with that one. And then we've got the Britannia pennies, which is 1863, 1868 and 1888. So we weren't here for very long this morning, but we did dig a fair amount of targets and filled up on brass and lead. So but this is just the pick of it. Thanks for watching.